Hey guys, welcome to the monthly energy update, the monthly reading, and this is for all astrological signs. It's for our collective energies. Pretty intrigued to see what is going to come of February. What I want to firstly say is that I don't watch anyone else's stuff before I do any of my videos, before I post them. Yeah, just so you know, like I don't do that. So just so you guys know that. So this is literally from what I've gotten. I've seen that a few other people have posted up videos about like the energies coming in for February, but this is based on my card reading here. And it's going to be interesting. And today is the full moon, blood moon, blue moon lunar eclipse, which is pretty full on energy. Like we're emotional and we're all over the place, and it's really hard to kind of anchor anything in because everything is coming up and out. So, like, before you go any further, if you're, like, watching this live, just chill, all right? Just go have some fun and play and move past the full moon. Just move past it, okay? Like, Leo likes to play, okay? So just go play, all right? So that's kind of what I'm doing today because when I do card reading, I love doing card readings. It makes me happy, all right? It makes me play. This is my play. So, yeah, so there's some interesting energies coming in. And the one thing I gotta say is this is where the tidal wave starts to enter. I put a post about this on Facebook not that long ago. We've been having this pullback of energy for a tidal wave of emotion to come in. And I think that we're going to be doing a lot of that emotional swimming stuff throughout February. So tarot cards we have got that came up first. So the first two, we've actually got three. So the first two come up and they're very interconnected. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. This is using Rider-Waite Tarot. And the Hangman. So these two together are about suspension, restriction, letting go, sacrifice, emotional insecurity, and codependency. Sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? This is like us having to deal with all this stuff. Dealing with having to let go, the suspension aspect, suspension and restriction, and letting go of all these restrictive behaviors, all of these behaviors that keep us like stuck and keeping us held back. There is a real importance of us to remember to not let our imaginations, like our imagine really run away with us, like let it get the better of us. And this is what it's talking about. It's not so much talking about dreaming for our big dreams and stuff like that. This is more on like a negative, lower vibrational level, like the imagination of, oh, they must be talking about this, or this must be happening, or, you know, and allowing the ego to drive the fear force and drive the emotional response and the imaginative emotional response, kind of stuff coming in there. This month you're gonna be getting a lot of mood swings, feeling really out of touch with your emotions, because it's like we're getting all these emotions coming up, but we're like, hang on a second, like our logical mind's going, hang on a second, like I don't know that that's really what I am feeling, but it's still coming up and I still need to process it and I still need to get rid of it. It's like that kind of thing. There is a real importance of us this month letting go of lesser vibrations so that we can fulfill our big goals and dreams. So there is like a lot of indecision due to our emotions. We're finding it hard to get clarity and get that like knowing this is the right way to go. This is why we had to set our goals and get really clear on what it is we're producing this year before we really got into this energy. That's why we had to really make that decision over the New Year's and coming into this year, so that we wouldn't get lost in it, so that we wouldn't get super stuck in it. And it's super important that through this month you remember that you do actually need to be vulnerable to get these breakthroughs, to really get the clarity, to really get that understanding of what it is that you're here to do, or what it is that perspective change. Because whenever I see the hangman, I always think this is about a perspective change. Because, like, why is he standing on his head? Like, I know it's the hangman, but, like, have you noticed how the rope isn't even around his throat? Like, you're actually getting these new ideas, and he's, like, lit up mentally, getting new ideas from a new perspective, yeah? This month is going to bring you all these new perspectives. And you're being held onto by one foot, like, it's okay. You're not going to fall. You've got rope around you. You're not going to fall. You're just being suspended so that you can see with fresh eyes or with different perspective eyes what is really going on here. There's going to be a lot of emotion coming up for those of you, especially those of you who are in close-knit relationships. It's like seeing where we're codependent on that other person, seeing how we use our emotions that don't really support the relationship anymore, especially moving into like 3D kind of deal relationships. 5D relationships, moving out of the 3D ones. And really helping us to get clear on how we express ourselves. Like, what is it that you're really trying to express here? What is the truth here? What is the legitimate truth here? So I asked, okay, well, with all of that crap that we have to go through, or at least that we're kind of seeing rise up to deal with, like, why? What's the higher card here? What is the higher purpose here? What is the bigger thing? And before I go into that, if you're prone to drinking this month, if you're prone to any like heavy drinking, if you're prone to reach for a glass of wine when you're having a bad day, you may find yourself being more prone to do that this month. So like having more drink, more alcohol. So if you need to get that alcohol out of your house, completely do that before we enter February. Today, do it, get rid of it today. You'll be more prone to drink alcohol because it tends to make us express our lower vibrations. So just try and do it sober. Try and express yourself sober. Try and let it all out, like journaling or sitting down and having if you need to write a letter to give to your partner to explain exactly what it is going on, or even if you go and write that letter and say, look, I don't understand what's going on. With my logical mind, I apologize for being a dickhead, but I'm processing something and I'm not really sure what it is and why it is, but I know that it is, Okay, so, but yeah, this is this wave of emotion. We need to remember that you are not drowning. You are not drowning. You are going to come out of this fine. You're going to have your breakthroughs. You're not drowning, yeah? The higher purpose of this is the star, yeah? I love this card. I didn't even really know how much I love this card until I have started to research it a little bit more. This is about hope, renewed sense of hope. This is about inspiration, serenity, spirituality, renewal, deep renewal. And what I like about this is that it's overflowing to others, yeah? Emotionally being able to give, spiritually being able to give, all of the good things. This is about us entering a time where we have finally overcome our challenges, yeah? This is where we're heading. This is where we're going, yeah? And the sun, our sun, which is our biggest star, our sun star, big thing in the sky, bright light, is overseeing all the little ones, like overseeing this big spiritually orchestrated thing. This is about renewed hope, trusting self, healthy self-esteem where we're not driven by ego, and entering a state that is really loving and nurturing and uplifting. This is about a time of personal transformation. That is what February is, a month of powerful personal transformation. Finally, we are honoring the person that you truly are. That's what this month will do for you. That's what that energy is going to do for you. It is going to help you see and honor that person that you really, truly are. So it's pretty amazing. amazing. So the 2 cards, I asked for some color cards. These are our color cards, right? We've got a 3 and a 5. We've got grapefruit and scarlet. Success and fortune and generous energy. All right, there is going to be so much energy this month. You think this is a different type of energy though. It's like, I think the one that we've had coming in, it's like super overwhelming. But this is generous energy that is causing the changes, that we will see the changes. Yeah, the eclipses open up the changes. It opens up that time for us to shift and change. And this is success and fortune. We're going to be doing a lot of healing around finances this month. Throughout February, we're going to be really focusing in on the foundation, like our foundation, our relationships to money, our relationships to abundance. This is the month where we do this, right? This is where we get really real and really clear on what our beliefs are, what aren't serving us, how they can serve us better, get into a better function around our relationships with our finances, like, you know, checking in on it regularly, understanding that being spiritual, you're allowed to have money. Like, it's important that you have money. Because once we get those foundations, right, that's why we've been practicing. January was a practice month. Why we've been practicing this, that we'll be moving into this month where we can get it right, get the foundation right, that can then also give back to others. We want to be able to give back to others. And that's really important. Like, that's what we're going to be able to do. I think so many of us are going, I want to be able to give to other people, but I also don't want to feel like I'm so given out that I'm flat and I'm unable to give to myself or for my family, or, you know, we want to do that. It's like, a lot of the times it's like we want to do that, but resources have not really allowed us to do that, based on the fact that we time, money, energy, health reasons, family reasons, you know, we want to do it, but we haven't been able to, because there's just been nothing left. Not even enough to give to ourselves. So all of this will help us shift into gear so we can do that. Okay, let's pull some cards for the month. All right. So, we've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, okie dokie. All right, so week 1, we've got reconciliation, seeing the truth, knowing that loving action is the only thing you need to do to heal relationships that you wish to heal. That our spirit guides are trying to get in contact with us, pay attention. Often that was sitting in reverse, so this could mean that we are not acknowledging that they are there, but they are there. They're trying to get a hold of us. And we've got this solar energy coming through for the first week. This eclipse energy, we're going to be feeling it for at least the first week of February, all the way through. First 7 days, we're going to be feeling it. If you need to cry, take some time to cry. I know I'm like reading this and I'm going, I just want to cry, can it not stop? I just want it to stop. It's okay. This is seriously like loving action is all you need to begin this process. Whatever it is you need to heal, just take a loving step forward. Just go, okay, let's do this. Take a step in. Just be open. All right. Really celebrate each day for what it is, a new day. You know, every day is new. Every day is new. Everything is different. Okay. It'll be fine. Okay. Week 2, we've got Archangel Raphael, and he's in reverse. This is showing me we're resisting healing. Collectively, we're resisting the healing. We've got the Union card in reverse. I feel like perhaps because of all of this energy that's coming through, we've got this is where we might have some issues come up. It's where relationships may be put on edge, maybe pushed a bit hard, maybe challenged a bit more than it needs to. You're like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to deal with that. But it has to come up to be dealt with, yeah? And transformation. Right, but look at this. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. It's okay. All right, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna get through all of that. Journey within yourself. My best piece of advice for those of you that are doing union-based healing this month. Journey within. Meet with yourself. Heal your own stuff, because then it will then reflect in the world outside of you. That's what every time I am having relationship issues with my husband, I love him to pieces, but, we still have those moments. We're human. So whenever we're having issues, big or small, I will go and sit with it and see how I can heal it within me before I judge him, before I, take it out on him, or even if I've taken it out on him, taking time to sit back and go, okay, what is this really about within me? Realizing that I'm the key shift in this always, because once it internally shifts, externally it will shift. Okay. All right. So week 3, I only felt the need to pull 2 cards. We've got metamorphosis. This is the metamorphosis stage. Trusting in the process and being patient, even if we haven't got results yet. Change is beautiful. Becoming takes time, yeah? And then inviting Archangel Gabriel. She's with us. News of pregnancies that week. I'm also hearing just our intuition is going to be off the charts. Insights coming in, new business ideas, rewards for past work done. That's a big one. Like, well done. Like, you've done some really good. Like, here is your inspiration or your insight that you need to move on to the next step. It's like more of an intellectual reward that week, because the next week will be the financial rewards. Yeah. Just trust the process during this point, but there's something good on the other side of that week, okay? So the final week of February, which, it's not a huge month. February's a little month, just a little one. We've got sacred space. I think we might be needing to withdraw a bit here and needing some time on our own. Balance was reversed. I'm going to say that we will be taking some time in our own sacred space to realign and rebalance ourselves. And then prosperity was in reverse. So maybe perhaps finances will be had to pull back on a little bit in that last week, only due to finding balance. So maybe you've been spending too much money in areas that you shouldn't. This is where you can take some time even to check on, the financial schedule, see where it's all going, see what it's doing, how it's tracking, and develop a healthier relationship with your finances in that week to find balance. It's about you getting balance within that space. So that's pretty important. So should I use the universe has your back or soul-led inspiration? Anyone watching live, feel free to tell me which one should we go with. Universe has your back or soul-fueled. You can go black or purple if you if you want to. So I think this is going to be an interesting month. I get that sense of this is going to be a hard one. But we'll see how we go, yeah? One of each. All right, well, let's do that. Let's go. I feel like it's universe is this one I always feel this one's really kind of loving and nurturing and supportive, whereas the other one gives you a kick in the ass to get into gear. Let's go. All right, so what I want you to do, we're going to pull 6 cards in total. 1, 2, 3. Pick your number 1, 2, or 3. And I'll give you some nurturing, loving kindness, and then some kick in the ass to get you going. All right. All right, there is hope. That's the first thing that's coming through. There is hope. All right, so pick your number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. And put it below if you're watching live. And if you're watching on the replay, tell me too. I'd like to know. I do check in, by the way. I do actually come back and check your comments and stuff. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, feels about that, doesn't it? Feels a bit. Got a lot of feels. If you're feeling deeply, it's okay. Like, those of you that have Pisces in your chart anywhere, you guys are big feelers. Got big feels. Like, I'm pulling cards out here. I didn't even know that card was in the deck. If you've got Pisces in your deck anywhere, you know, a lot of you empaths will have a lot of Pisces in your astrological chart. My rising sign is Pisces, so but nobody feels quite as deep as a Pisces. It's really, really true. Really true. Okay. So, number 1. All right. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Is your universe has the back. And don't settle, you're extraordinary. I love the colours in that. I feel like perhaps maybe there's a choice for number 1s this week where maybe you're given some options and you're feeling like you want to go with something because you know it because it's familiar, and it feels safe. But what they're really asking you is to take a bit of leap of faith and have trust that the universe has put this other option there because it is actually the one to take. Don't settle on, I guess, mediocre just because. See where it could expand with you. See where it could take you. See where it could uplift you even more. To try something a little bit bigger than what you're used to. Know that you're supportive. Have faith that the universe has your back on this. But to find peace in knowing that you are capable of so much more than your everyday. Like, you do need to stretch yourself here. Hopefully, yeah. Don't settle. You're extraordinary. It's kicking your ass. Go. You are greater than you seem to think you are. All right. These colors are really deeply interconnected. Let me see. Check out that. How good does that color palette feel? All right. So number 2, I recognize that I've chosen fear and I choose love. Choose again. I choose love, and honor your passions. I love that card. Honor your passions. All right. This may be that you've made a choice. It's been a bit of a hard choice. And you choose. It chooses you. You choose to choose something that was the safe bet. And it doesn't light you up. It doesn't lift you up. It doesn't inspire you the way that you want to be inspired. It doesn't feel the tank. It doesn't lift the fieriness within you. It doesn't push you to where you want to be. It doesn't feel good, right? Follow your heart, follow your passions. I feel like a lot of you are going, oh, I really wouldn't mind starting a business. I really wouldn't mind pursuing something that I enjoy, doing something that I love. Do that. Use your brain and don't quit your day job, but follow your passions and honor them. This could really actually be as simple as you not taking time for your passions. So it could just be a hobby. It could just be you painting, or it could be you sewing. It could be you baking. It could be you like foraging for wild food if that's what lights you up. Like whatever it is, you've just forgotten to take time for you. And it's not about everyone else. It's about refilling your tank and choosing love for yourself. Yeah? Yeah. All right, number 3, we have my fearless freedom lights up the world. And beautify your thoughts. Okay. 2 very almost polar opposite. Almost polar opposite, but also very not. This to me says, you have a fire within you that lights up the world when you completely just put it out there and are like, this is, this is what I believe in, and this is who I am, and, I believe that, with faith and hope and, I can help you shift things, and I can help you change, and I can help you be, or this is just who I am. And just by being your authentic self, it just shifts everyone around you, just by being you. But this is telling me perhaps maybe there's something going on in here that's not lighting you up. You may be the one that serves the world around you, but you're forgetting to serve yourself in here first. Don't let ego tell you you're not worthy. Don't let it give you doubts, and don't let it let fear rule your thought process. This is a mind declutter month for you. Just choose to let go of anything that isn't serving your mindset. This could be your mindset around money, family life, dream, biz, whatever. But to really just clear it out so that you can go forward and live. You don't need those thoughts holding you back, just break free of that. Get out of it. Get out of it, yeah? All right, so I'm going to just pull one more to get us going, because I feel like we're getting to this point where there's so much emotion right now, like collectively. I feel it. Ooh, it's coming out. I don't know if any of you are feeling this, but my solar plexus is really sore today, and if you're feeling like solar plexus energies and stomach stuff that's just kind of going, it hurts. It hurts. I can feel it breaking free. I think maybe we just need a bit of a hand to get into the next stage. Okay, so just one collective card. Let's get centered. And allow that energy to shift through us. I release thee. And release thee. And they're dropping on the ground. Okay. 2 that dropped out. This. Feel good now. And your dreams are yours for a reason. Do not give up. Yeah, don't think, oh, well, that person's done it. It's already been done. Choose to feel good now with those dreams. Feel good now, and just don't let these emotions get you bogged down this month. Don't let them run you. Don't let them own you this month, okay? You are here to have fun and to laugh and to live and to feel joy and to be joyful and to hold that energy of light, not to be stuck in processing. You don't have to be in that process all the time. Your dreams are yours for a reason. Live them. Go, like, you have to live your dreams. You can't just have the dreams. You've got to do the dreams. Be the dreams. Enjoy the dreams. Like, be a part of that. They're yours for a reason. Your energy is unique. Someone may have done them before. But they're not going to do it the way you do it. Like, they're not. All right, like, you can process stuff and move on. You can process and get moving. Like, this is something, those of you that are empaths, this is going to be a challenging one because everyone else is processing around you. But can I tell you something? When I realized that I didn't have to hold on to the energy that I'm processing for others and processing for myself, when I realized that I could just see, acknowledge, and let it go, send it up and out to the universe. Let the universe process it. Higher level processor out there for us to do that. When I realized that I didn't have to hold on to it all the time, that helped me a lot. I didn't have to be bogged down in that emotion. I didn't have to be stuck in that empathic cycle of feeling lousy and shit all the time. I could feel joy instead and choose to take on that joyful energy rather than holding that energy for myself or for others all that time. I chose to take it in because we are really psychic sponges. This is my serious firm belief around empaths. We're a psychic sponge. We go around, we pick up energies, we take them in, and then we transmute them. That's what we do. We take it in and release. Take it in, release. That's why we cry. This is why we emote them. Why empaths emote and feel. Because we feel them and take them on, but then we need to release. And the only way we release is by feeling them. But we can release them by just acknowledging them. I see, acknowledge, and feel that emotion. Take a deep breath in and out. And with that out breath, you let it up to the universe. All right? You don't have to feel someone's anger for days. You don't need to do that. You don't need to feel someone's grief for days. You don't need to feel their sadness for days. You don't need to feel any of their physical ailments. You don't need to take it on and carry it for them. You need to sponge it up and release. So when you wipe the sponge over the sink and pick up all the water and squeeze it out down in the sink, you don't leave the sponge in there to get moldy and crap. You don't leave it there for days to smell bad. You wring that damn sponge out, yeah? All right. That's it, guys. That is the energy coming in for the month of February. That's all I'm going to talk about now. We've been talking for half an hour, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for joining me live, those that you have. Those of you that are watching this on replay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have liked this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I just want to quickly touch on before I do go about some exciting things that are happening on. So we've just done the month of wellness for Mama Heart Space. I'm really excited to say that we are continuing that throughout the month of February. However, instead of doing the challenge that we have done where we haven't really talked about it, we haven't really shared about it, I've just put tips and stuff up there so you can kind of get your footing and understand what it is. This month, I want you to share as much as you can about what you're doing. Talk about it, put up a live, share photos of your smoothies or bliss balls or whatever the hell you're making. Show me your dinner each night, whatever it is. Show me a photo of you walking on the beach at sunset. Show me your spiritual practices. We want to talk about your wellness during the month of February. We want to see what you're doing and give you support through that way. The other thing that I'm really super excited about is the fact that the Mama Heart Space website is currently being rebuilt and relaunched throughout February. So I'm really excited about that, and also about the exciting new products and stuff that I'll be bringing out. But I can't quite tell you exactly all about it yet, but they are coming in. I've got changes coming around that. I have a clear vision now for Mama Heart Space. I'm really, really freaking excited. And also it won't be long till the deck is out. It will be really, really soon. No, it's not going to be in February, but it will be soon. It will be very, very, very soon. Unfortunately, we didn't make the deadline for the printers and for the to send it out. But those of you that are in Australia, and if you go to a Mind Body Spirits Festival where Animal Dreaming Publishing is, that's my publisher, they will have decks available around the country and at different retailers and so they'll be distributed out around Australia, so you'll be able to get it anywhere from a spiritual shop around near you in Australia. Otherwise, you'll be able to buy them directly from me. Those of you that, obviously are not from Australia, so you'll be able to get them from me and I'll be able to post them to you. And if you want to get a signed copy, you can get a signed copy as well. So I'm really, really excited. That is coming. It is on its way, but it has just been a big process and some things just take longer than you expect. But I'm trusting in divine timing. So Thanks, guys, for joining me. Big love to you all. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you'll get to see the weekly oracle here, and I'm going to be doing some little lesson videos throughout the month, and hopefully maybe some interviews. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful full moon tonight. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm excited to be doing ritual with a group of women here in person. But big love to you all. Put out your best intentions, your best love, and release anything that doesn't serve you. So, see you all soon. Bye.